Hi everyone, today we are going to present the action plan for our recommendation for King Joyce Company. First, I will introduce the background of the company. King Joyce is a successful jewelry company based in Hong Kong, China. The ethical challenges facing its management team are leading and controlling issues. In early 2006, the company discovered a series of unethical practices, including manipulating financial records, using inferior gemstones, nepotism, and accepting kickbacks from suppliers. The discovery of these issues raises concerns about corporate governance and ethical leadership, as well as threats to the company's sustainability. Next is the action plan for solution proposed. What will define description of the proposed solution? Who is the people who will be in charge of carrying out each task? When and where is the timeline and location of task completion? How the tasks and steps that need to be carried out, and the cost, type of cost incurred for proposed solution, and the potential problems is the potential issues that may arise.
Okay, so the recommendation, what, is a well-defined description of the proposed solution. So we recommended that we implement a multifaceted solution that combines elements of ethical leadership training and robust internal controls to address the company's ethical lapses and operational deficiencies. So long term, we wanted to implement an ethical leadership training, and this would develop a comprehensive ethical leadership training program. It would collaborate with external ethical training experts, customize training for all employees with a focus on leaders. And we also wanted to implement a short-term solution, which would be the whistleblower protection program. This would encourage employees to report unethical behavior, ensure protection against retaliation, enforce strict confidentiality measures, and be communicated to all employees. So who? This will cover the people who will be in charge of carrying out each task. So for the ethical leadership program, we will choose experts with rich experience and professional backgrounds who can provide successful cases. To a certain extent, training methods adopted by experts must meet the needs of the company. For example, professionals in fields related to business ethics and leadership. And the training target group will be all company staff. Training for all employees is the best provided starting with leaders and managers, as they play a key role in shaping the ethical climate. And for the whistleblower protection program, we will elect an authorized officer to which reports can be made and investigated, which can be done internally or externally. Additionally, we'll adopt an online system alternative for which information can be reported and submitted anonymously. For example, some countries have government organizations that investigate and regulate whistleblower reports for companies, and overall, it must ensure the impartiality and lack of conflict of interest that could undermine the confidentiality of the program.
Okay, move to the section 3, how steps that need to be carried out. First of all, the next slide. First of all, the ethical leadership program developed into collaboration with the internal ethic training experts, focused on enhancing transparency, trust, and the ethical decision-making by providing comprehensive training to all employees and the leader. It's focused on the opening communication, continuous evaluation, and the long-term establishment of the corporate culture. Secondly, the protection program ensures that employee can confidentially report illegal acts and the wrongdoing with a measure in the place to prevent retaliations. Reporting procedures are established and the legal safeguards protect the staff. Together, this underscores the commitment and the ethic conduct, safeguard and the organization reputation, and encourage the culture where employees can voice their concern. Okay.
Yeah, so thank you, Jia Yi. Now I will continue with when and where. Next slide, please. So our ethical leadership program is set to span approximately a year and will be entirely internal, impacting everyone in the organizations. And this initiative focuses on leadership at all levels, aiming to cultivate a culture of ethicals and transparency. And it's a strategy transformation that sets the course for our organization's future success. And next, so in contrast, the whistleblower protection program operates on an expedited timeline, requiring just like 2 to 3 weeks to a month for setup. And this immediate implementation is critical to address pressing issues swiftly. And the initiative is internally established and will have a pervasive impact on everyone within the organization. And it's led by our management team, emphasizing their commitment to address immediate challenges and ensuring that our organization can operate smoothly in the short term. So this short-term solution complements our long-term vision and reinforces our commitment to ethical practice. And next.
So the costs are the type of costs incurred for the proposed solution. Next, please. For the ethical leadership program, it would be time-consuming and require a lot of resources and involve numerous processes. You would need to attract and hire experienced professionals, and that takes time and resources. There are a lot of training costs that come with that as well, from development material and training fees. Regularly assessing the effectiveness of training, taking feedback, and making adjustments also takes time, and further time is taken from implementing new ideas and behaviors in the company, as it is a long process. Next, please. And the whistleblower protection program, some of the costs incurred from that would be that it could face potential substantial financial loss from lawsuits, government actions, and other sources. There are also other significant associated costs that incur without the program, such as damage to the organization's reputation, poor internal environments, and overall negative impacts on society. The main costs of implementing this whistleblower protection program are a result of which authorized officer methods they choose. If they intend to manage reports and investigations internally, then the costs are whatever wages they set for that officer, or technological costs of online systems. External methods cost as much as the selected agency charges for its fees.
Yeah, so now I will continue with the potential problems that may arise next. So during the implementation of these recommendations, King's Jewels must remain vigilant about several potential challenges that may arise. So the first one is the risk of whistleblower retaliation. So despite the robust protection measures we have in place, some employees may still have concerns about potential retaliation for reporting unethical behavior. And such apprehensions could inhibit open and honest reporting, undermining the effectiveness of our whistleblower protection program. And secondly, we anticipate encountering resistance from some employees towards the ethical leadership program. So change can be met with reluctance, especially when it involves altering established behavior and habits. Encouraging active participation and commitments to the program may prove to be a complex task. And thirdly, we need to be mindful to resource constraints. So the development and implementation of this program necessitate a significant allocation of time, manpower, and financial resources. And we will need to invest in comprehensive training materials and skilled trainers to ensure the success of these initiatives. And striking the right balance within budget while meeting these resource needs may pose a considerable challenge. And lastly, sustaining an ethical culture over the long term require ongoing efforts. It's not enough to simply launch these programs. We must encourage that King's Jewels employees remain engaged and committed to ethical practice over time. And this cultural sustainability presents a unique challenge that we need to address continually. And with that, we have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you.